bundled up in Central Florida, where we're going to be lucky to hit 50 degrees today. Lucky to hit for a high what our low temperature is meant to be, even, taking into consideration that it is now winter. I know. Other people have it worse. But other people aren't my age, and other people aren't me. And I'm very, very oriented towards having the heat and having the animals and having the joy of walking around. It just, so I'll quit complaining. For those of you who don't know, I'm Philip John Neimart, the founder of the Eaton Foundation International. And let me welcome you to our weekly ifascope. It's a very interesting ifascope for the week. I think it's been years since I had this kind of configuration come out. But basically, when it does come out, a tremendous amount can be learned. So, first of all, the energy comes from irete meiji. That means it's irete on both sides of your temporal and your emotional side, spiritual side. And it comes out that way. And what it means is that you're not sure, or maybe you are sure, but maybe you shouldn't be quite so sure about which way to go, what direction to employ your energy, all the things that you do week in and week out. And so in those times, it's very intelligent to leave it to somebody that does know better. You have any idea who that would be? Well, that's Rumi, of course, and we cast to. And the only difficulty there is the difficulty implied in giving up our own perceived control, in trusting the universe to bring us the right information, and more than anything else, to let go and go somewhere we haven't been, to go into an area that is generally off limits to us, but here is not. And to allow us, and by the way, it's going to be a different energy for everybody. That's the fascinating part of it. Well, it always is different for everybody in small, subtle pieces. This could be different in large pieces. Your entire family and behavior and all those kinds of things can be impacted like this and not just like this. And frankly, I thought it would come EV. For all those reasons, for all those difficulties in allowing somebody else to be boss, or I have the picture of the Wizard of Oz, where the character is saying, is it this way? Is it that way? Is it, it's seldom we're given the opportunity or the information to know which way it is we should be going. And that could have led to a great deal of problems and a great deal of overcoming the fears, etc. And that's why I thought it would be EV. But it was not. It was Irae. It was Irae with strong ancestral support, by the way. And that was my second surprise. My third surprise was who was going to provide the help. And the help was going to be provided by Oshun. Certainly the farthest I can imagine from the ancestors. But it was Oshun that the Evo could lift us from, could remove the difficulties that we had been having. And it was all very simple. It was a cigar to Oshun. I mean, the subset, by the way, if we don't do it, was victory over difficulties. And if we don't do this, we are going to have difficulties. It's going to be trudging through all of the mud, as it were, until we can get out of it. That's not healthy. Not when you can reach in, sit down, take a cigar, and make it all go away. So what you do, if you're lucky enough to have Oshun, is you bring Oshun down, and you take a glass of cool water, pure water, you put it up on the mantle, and you take a tea candle, single tea candle, not all white or all, no colors involved. And then you take a cigar and you light it, even if you don't like the smoke. Light it just so it's going, all right? And sit there and talk to Oshun. It's an opportunity to mesh with this spirit which is guiding us. It's very seldom that this opportunity occurs. And so you have the opportunity to embrace this, to say, okay, I understand it's, you put the wind at my back and I'm going forward and I'm, taking care of the lessons, etc. And it really is a freeing experience to do just what I know will be right and what I know would be doing well for me and for others in the world. So smoke the cigar down or let it burn if once you've lit it a little bit, and then place it in front of Oshun and leave it there for 2 or 3 days. It's not going to spoil. It's not going to get, old or anything else. It's going to make that connection, which we were not capable of making this year. This time around. So let's do it right. Let's see what we have to learn from this experience with Arunula, where he guides us totally, not partially. And then watch and see how the victory turns our way. Until next time, love and blessings.